As China has begun to open her cultural doors, we have been introduced to fascinating medical alternatives such as acupuncture and herbal remedies. Now another highly effective treatment system has arrived. It's called Qigong, a 5,000-year-old healing modality which may soon change the face of healthcare for Westerners in the 21st century. On the surface, Qigong is an exercise that builds the immune system and strengthens the body through a series of slow yoga or Tai Chi-like moves, performed in synchrony with deep breathing rhythms. Upon closer inspection, Qigong reveals itself to be a self-healing tool using a moving form of meditation. The practitioners carry to an intimate understanding of their connection with nature, the universe, and other human beings. According to traditional Chinese medicine theory, Qi is derived from the air we breathe, the food we eat, and the environment in which we live. Qigong is not limited to a self-healing system, but is also a treatment method for healing others on a body, mind, and soul level. Qigong's deep breathing and gentle exercise techniques improve our health by vitalizing our tissues, organs, muscles, and bones, relieving pain, eliminating stress, and strengthening our ability to emit qi for use in healing others. In the past, Qigong techniques were kept secret and practiced only by martial artists and the wealthy elite of China. Since the Cultural Revolution, however, scientific studies have shown Qigong to be a cure for diseases ranging from hypertension to cancer. Over 80 million people practice this self-care system each day in China. For the world's most populated country, Qigong seems to be the only financially viable healthcare option. The result of regular Qigong practice is a peaceful mind, a healthy, invigorated body, and a calm spirit that is more capable of dealing with daily stresses and disease. This documentary will take you inside the fascinating healthcare system of Qigong. We will look through the eyes of history, exploring its religious and cultural evolution, and then through the eyes of some contemporary Qigong masters. We will see how the current trend in searching for an effective, low-cost healthcare strategy is helping to create a place for Qigong in our future. A future that puts healthcare back in the hands of the individual. Not all Chinese accept the claims of Qigong on face value. To some, it is simply an antiquated practice based on superstitious beliefs. And in a country that is rapidly embracing things Western, the old is being discarded at an alarming rate. In what may seem counter to this trend, teams of Western-trained medical doctors are taking a serious look at the potential for Qigong to play a vital role in the increasingly demanding healthcare needs of the world's most populous country. In Purple Bamboo Park, hidden amidst the hustle and bustle of Beijing, a loyal group of terminally ill cancer patients has formed a club. Frustrated by the hopelessness they felt from their Western-trained physicians, they follow a technique of walking Qigong developed by the late Dr. Guo Lin in hopes of reversing their illness. Master Liu Shuhua learned directly from Mrs. Guo Lin, who suffered from urogenital cancer and was told she would only have a few weeks to live. Dr. Guo Lin lived 20 more healthy years, devoting her life to giving hope to cancer patients. The actual word Qigong was only coined in 1962, but the principles upon which it is based are found in records thousands of years old. In an ancient tomb, these items are buried in hopes that the deceased, a wealthy nobleman would have good health in the afterlife. This tortoise shell has survived nearly 3,000 years to tell us through its ancient inscriptions that people of that time believed deep breathing and specific stretching exercises would infuse them with the energy of qi and keep them healthy and vital. These drawings, dated to be about 2,500 years old, show ancient Tao Yin movements. They are part of a stylized tribal dance that helped alleviate aches and pains, presumably from rheumatoid arthritis, that was common with workers in the rice paddies and in other damp conditions. These dances were eventually broken down into specific moves that were prescribed for different ailments. At the Shaolin Temple, the revered 1,500-year-old Buddhist stronghold in Henan Province, the gentle monks eventually became known across the nation for their extraordinary skills in battle. Originally, this Chan sect of Buddhists, we are more familiar with its Japanese offshoot known as Zen, live ascetic lives and consume their time in deep sedentary meditation on the Buddha and a Qigong that focused on building a strong spirit.
The average man thinks of so many things. He must sit and not think of anything if he is to be truly healthy. If you're sick, don't think of it or identify with it. Sit and meditate. Relax. Take your mind off the sickness. Everything belongs to Qigong. If I return to the natural time and world, I will be free. Just like a point has 3 world coordinates, if I am free, I can move into unlimited time and space.
In 515 AD, the Indian holyman Bodhidharma happened upon the temple after a long journey. He climbed to the top of Song Mountain and for 9 years remained in seclusion inside a cave. When he emerged, he began to teach the Shaolin monks a complete system of movement based on the way animals move in nature. He frowned on their sitting Qigong meditation, speaking of how Qi became stagnant and how this would lead to ill health. His forms became the foundation of the Shaolin Kung Fu fighting style that brought notoriety and political favor to the temple. The core of the fighting techniques lie in Qigong breathing and energy focusing principles. Bodhidharma, coming from India, brought ancient Hindu yoga techniques with him, and it appears that some of these premises are incorporated into Chinese Qigong. Thousands of Qigong styles developed over the millennia, some evolving into formalized routines that have become known as Tai Chi. Qigong is considered the core of both Tai Chi and the martial arts. Its fundamental premise is to use the breath to focus and mobilize energy throughout the body.